Let me tell you a story about a little girl named Sabina who lives in Ethiopia. At first glance, it looks like she is suffering from malnutrition. She is pale, stunted, and weak. Her legs, hands, and stomach are swollen, and she can barely eat or move. As if this is not enough, the 3-year-old also has anemia caused by the worms that have infested her bloodstream. In fact, those same worms have moved all the way through her body to her esophagus. When her grandmother brings Sabina to a local clinic, the fatigue and discomfort are apparent. What if this was your child, your niece, your nephew, your brother, your sister? According to UNICEF, out of the 2.2 billion children who live in the world, 1 billion live in poverty. That's almost 1 out of every 2. And out of the 1.9 billion children who are in the developing countries, 1 in 3 are without shelter, 1 in 5 have no access to safe water, and 1 in 7 have no health care. We are all humans, and we all have basic needs that we need to have met. We need to stop looking at these statistics and hoping for a change, and start being the change. The clinic where Sabina's grandmother brought her has a partnership with an organization known as World Vision that saved Sabina's life. A truck came with donated pharmaceuticals, especially the deworming medication that Sabina needed, and it arrived just in time to offer her the care that she needed. Her appetite is back and she is able to walk around. Today I'm going to try and encourage you to sponsor a child. So at first, let me tell you what children in developing countries face every day. One of the biggest issues is hunger. According to Food for the Hungry, they've labeled this generation with a silent hunger crisis. According to their estimates, there are 1.02 billion people who struggle with hunger every day, and this is a record high. The time and energy that people in developing countries could be spending going to school or working to make their countries a better place, they instead have to spend trying just to meet their basic needs. Another issue that they face is education. According to the Millennium Development Goals report published in 2007, 72 million children in primary school age did not attend school in 2005, and 57% of these were girls. In many developing countries, the labor that children provide is more valuable to them than their education, because families need children to go and get food and water and care for younger siblings. Also, often education is not offered free for public education, so it's too expensive for families to be able to afford. Finally, children in developing countries have little or poor access to health care. During the time that it will take me to finish this speech, 75 children under the age of 5 will die, and most of these deaths will be from preventable causes, such as malaria, diarrhea, or pneumonia. 9 million children a year die from preventable causes, and this receives little or no attention in our media. The medications and immunizations that are so easily accessible here are often rare or too expensive in other countries. And many diseases that have been entirely eradicated in the U.S. claim the lives of children every day in these poorer countries. So what's the solution to this? Sponsor a child. There are many organizations that offer this opportunity, and in particular, one of them is World Vision. This is a Christian humanitarian organization that partners with families and communities to offer real help and real change for coming generations. For just simply $35 a month, you can provide a child with clean water, nutritious food, access to education, and health care. Also, you help support efforts to grow and build the community and invest in work opportunities and other health clinics that children can access as they grow up and families can raise their children into. So really it's a lasting impact for that community. Also, you have the opportunity to write letters and correspond with and possibly even visit your child in other countries, so it really is about building a relationship with them. And it's really simple to do this. All you have to do is go to www.worldvision.org. You click on Sponsor a Child, and then you can search through and find the child that you would like to sponsor, either by age, gender, or location. And then you sign up, and that's it. So I would really encourage you all to evaluate how you spend your money in a month. Maybe instead of spending $35 a month to buy your morning coffee, you could spend $35 to save a child's life. The statistics might seem overwhelming at first, but one person can sponsor one child, change one family, one community, and ultimately one country. Child sponsorship is a small act that has a far-reaching impact. Thank you.